For Farmer Brad, the last couple of months have been interesting, to say the least. 2 girls on his farm and a mystery woman waiting in the wings, he had his bases covered. But has he hit a home run in the game of love? So, Brad, how do you look over the last few months? How has the experience been for you?
Ooh, that's a tough one. It's been an interesting journey. I mean, there's been ups and downs, Nat. It's hasn't always been easy.
When we last saw Brad, he was torn between Mel and his mystery woman. But a choice had to be made.
Hello.
Hi.
How you going?
Yeah, good, thanks. How are you?
I want to come here and see Mel today, out of my environment, see her in her environment, seeing if there is a possibility that we may or may not have a future together.
Considering building just about up here.
This would be beautiful.
Mel lives on a property several hours north of Sydney. And her love of the quiet life is one of the reasons Brad was drawn to her.
Oh, wow, look at that.
But it became apparent their love of nature was all they had in common.
Beautiful. Doesn't make you just want to jump off on a hang glide or something like that?
No. Come here.
My hesitations about Mel at this stage are, I find it hard to bring out her lightheartedness. You know, that cheeky fun streak that's really important to me in a partner. So did I hear a lyrebird before?
I don't know. What do they sound like?
Oh, he was telling me a joke and a lie.
I did get a chance to see his sense of humour, and I think I kind of worked out that maybe our sense of humour was a little bit different from each other's.
Well, the city break probably didn't go as well as it probably could have been.
So what do you reckon about Brad, eh? What's he?
He's got a secret, there's no doubt about that.
He's
He's not telling us.
No, he's not.
But no, he's got something. He's excited. He's not down, is he?
No, he's definitely not upset about it.
Yeah, that's
Nah.
true.
What do you reckon?
Oh, he's obviously got another woman.
You reckon?
Yeah. I reckon there's another girl.
It's done. Sold.
I do have a little bit of a surprise for you. I decided to enter into a relationship with a beautiful woman who I met probably a couple of weeks before the show. And I thought, if we entered a relationship at that point, you know, if a month or 2 months down the track it fizzled, I would have really kicked myself.
Do you see it as you were keeping your options open at that time?
Yes, definitely keeping my options open at that point.
Shall we bring her out?
Let's.
I can't wait to meet her.
Samara.
Samara. Let's meet Samara. The most controversial of all our farmers would have to be Brad, after he served up the biggest surprise of all. There was a third woman in the running for his affections, a woman he met before the show.
You know, I'm just going to follow my head and my heart.
Well, as it turns out, we finally get to meet his mystery woman. Shall we bring her out?
Let's.
I can't wait to meet her.
Samara.
Samara. Let's meet Samara.
Good to see you again.
This is Samara. This is
Hi,
Nat.
Samara. Lovely to meet you. I've heard all about you. Bit of a surprise. Yes. So nice to see you. Have a seat. Look at you two. Oh. Thank you so much for coming. What made you stand by Brad through this experience?
I don't actually know. I just went with my gut and kept myself open to other experiences as well.
Must have been hard.
Yeah, I missed him a lot because we were speaking on the phone every day and then we couldn't, and that was probably the hardest bit, and not seeing him, yeah.
And were there any times where you thought, I'm going to pull the pin, I can't be involved in this, I have to just let him go?
A couple of times, yeah. Yeah, I just thought, oh, this is ridiculous, and oh, can I be bothered hanging around? But it wasn't that often, probably a couple of times, and I just got over it and kept myself really busy during that time.
It's a very special woman to just stay open to it. And I guess she had pretty strong feelings for me, which I feel really, that's a wonderful thing. That's really beautiful.
So you think you found the one?
Who knows? Could be. Could be, yeah.
She's definitely got a lot of the qualities that I really admire in a woman, and
So I hope that she is the one.
Brad pulled out the twist of the day,
Samara?
bringing in a girl he met prior to the show.
This is the girl that I met just briefly before the show started, and this is the girl who I ended up with. This is my girlfriend.